What it do, everybody? This is Off the Books Podcast.
It's King Nettie.
This back end Pooh, and we got a special guest in the house tonight.
Pooh, a special guest. Some people might know him from maybe Having Things.
Too special.
Some people might know him from Lorraine Motel. Some people might know him from Instagram Freestyles.
Yeah.
But tonight, he on the Off the Books Podcast, Pooh, man.
We got Killa Kyleon in the motherfucking building.
What's going down? What's going down?
What's the goddamn word, my nigga? You already know how we do. We go way back, goddamn.
Oh, yeah, for shit show.
We go way back, goddamn. So, look here. I know... Tell our people, you know, a little something about you, a little background. A lot of motherfuckers might not know, and I know a lot of motherfuckers do know. You was Killa. When I met you on Homestead, you was big Killa with the braids.
Yeah.
Now you slim, healthy Killa. Talk about some of the changes and the strong-minded mindset to just go vegan. How you know?
I mean, it's just, man, a nigga got kids, nigga that's finna be adults. That's shit, they adults. And it's about living to see them grow, you know what I'm saying? And it's about just mentally growing, man. A lot of that shit, like, a lot of people don't understand, man, health is wealth. Like, I made the transition into being healthy in 2010. I lost 116 pounds in 6 months. Like, working out, I almost damn near like doing a football workout. I went up, fluctuated my weight in between just straight muscle, like anywhere between 8 to 9% body fat, from anywhere from 200 to 225, and it fluctuated a lot. And it's just, I was still eating meat at the time. But the thing about food, man, food is a silent killer. What a lot of people don't know. And what made me made the transition was actually, nigga, me and Boston George in Atlanta, and I went to jail. And police come in the highs, nigga, and say the big nigga with tattoos. It's a bunch of big niggas with tattoos in this bitch. And they come get me out the bed, nigga. I got an aggravated assault with a deadly weapon charge, nigga, in Atlanta. But I couldn't tell the motherfuckers I was no rapper, because if a nigga would have told them niggas was a rapper. So I said right after that not only did that make me change my appearance, it also just woke me up to just surroundings too. And so, you know, I said after that, nigga, ain't gonna be no more big nigga with tattoos. Fuck that shit. I got home and got straight out on my workout. And
man, how in the hell, what motivation get you? What goddamn me? How is you getting in that gym like that? I try to get in the gym, man. I just don't have the motivation. I know there's some bad bitches in that gym. I mean, is that the reason why you go to the gym?
It ain't that, bro. It's just in this career that we in, my nigga. What a lot of people don't know, this shit is damn near it influences everything.
Right.
So within any hustle, my nigga, it's 10% talent. And 90% the work ethic, you know what I'm saying? And to look the part, to have longevity, my nigga, you gotta look the part too. Don't no bitch wanna be seeing I mean, it's cool to be chunky and funky, but don't no bitch wanna see no nigga like that.
Right.
Chunky and funky, my nigga. Nigga wanna be able to, you gotta think about all the live niggas that was the live niggas with rap.
Right,
Look at niggas like LL. LL come out this shirt on your bitch ass and get your bitch and the bag.
And he licking his goddamn lips.
You know what I'm saying?
So the question is, who you think the better rapper is? Big Killa or Lil Killa?
I think the Killa right now surpassing
Fat
Boy.
So we're gonna get into the.
I just feel like I'm in Benjamin.
Big Killa has some shit now.
That's a fact.
Big Killa can't fuck with Lil Killa.
So let's get into it. So you got a new project out right now called Gorilla Rise of Caesar.
Yeah.
I see you got the Silverback Challenge out right now.
Yeah.
So just what was the thought process behind that whole album coming up with the challenge?
I mean, it's when you look at like niggas like Hove, you know what I'm saying? You gotta progress with the time. I'm not getting younger, so
right.
you know the deal is to just be able to keep up with what's going on, my nigga. I'm a firm believer in if you're not evolving, you revolving.
Right.
And you gotta think, my nigga, when you look at the OGs of the city, a lot of niggas. I hate that word and I hate the legend shit simply because I feel like you got to put the work in order to have that stamp. Them stamps and those type of words I really don't take lightly because I feel like it's a certain level of respect and a certain level of accolades that you got to achieve to even be called it. You know what I'm saying? And I really feel like I haven't put in the work to myself. I've always been a nigga in competition with myself. I'm not really in competition with what's going on. It's about being a better me. And it's like, what can I do musically to evolve with what's going on? Right. And that's the plus of having teenage kids that's around. And then when you look at niggas like Hove 50 and run circles around niggas still. But every year by year, the nigga always upgraded with the sound. It's one thing to have the things that I like about Houston to me, and it's a lot of niggas don't understand. It's more talent now than it's ever been. So how you gonna be able to keep up with what's going on and to be relevant? Maintaining relevance is about evolving, my nigga. And if you not evolving, you revolving, and your shit gets stagnant. So you want to always in any hustle, my nigga. If everybody on the block doing the same shit, you gonna have the same bag.
Right.
And being that influence is a big thing. When you change your look, you able to go into different rooms and shit with that look. Also, working at your craft, the better you get with your craft, you get into them different rooms too. Now it's not just about rap. It's about the influence to make money in other areas. You can make money in fitness. Everybody trying to be healthy and shit now. This some shit that I did really on my own. I didn't really tap into the field of wanting to be there. I just implemented the shit that I've been doing when I lost weight. And when I transitioned to the meat, cancer real heavy. One of my best friends, which, nigga, you know, Doki. Died.
R.I.P. my nigga.
Died of leukemia and bone cancer.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Don't sip a bunch of oil.
Yeah, you know.
I ain't never met too many niggas sip more oil than Doki.
Yeah, you know, and on top of that, the front line of my family, like, both my grandmothers died of cancer. You know, my grandfather living right now with cancer, blood cancer. You know, my uncles right now is diagnosed with liver cancer, lung cancer, cancer of the gum. What a lot of people don't know, when it's in your DNA, a lot of this shit didn't stem from drugs. This shit didn't stem from that nigga. It stemmed from the food, bro.
Right. The food for sure.
All of the processed food and the diet as a black man. We have the most horrible diet on earth.
You seen What the Health on Netflix?
I watched all that, but I do more reading than anything, though.
The pigs be having shit diseases, and they die. The other pigs that's alive eat the dead pigs.
I mean, but they eat the feces as well. I mean, but you got to think of what pigs eat. You know what I'm saying? When you look at an animal, my nigga, and you look at what animals eat, a human is not carnivorous, my nigga. When you look at a human's teeth, we don't have fangs, so our mouth not designed to rip meat, rip flesh, bro. Right. We herbivores. You know what I'm saying? We naturally herbivores, but we carnivorous by nature. Right. You know what I'm saying? When you look at a cow, what a cow eat?
Grass.
You eating the motherfucker that eat grass. Right. You know what I'm saying? Look at different shit from everything that you eat on fish. What do fish eat?
Goddamn.
What do fish eat?
They eat. You know, fish eat plants.
Right.
Fish, the non-dominant fish eat. You know, you're not eating sharks and whales and shit.
Right, for sure.
You know, you eating red, you eating salmon, you eating that mutant ass tilapia that you don't know what the fuck that is.
I love tilapia. Tilapia definitely not a fish.
I love tilapia. Watch nigga, hold on, nigga.
Name one of your partners that went fishing last week and say, bitch, I caught a whole bunch of tilapia.
Tilapia definitely.
All that shit processed food.
Tilapia,
yeah, but that shit processed food, though. It's a mutant fish. Yeah. It's a mutant fish. So when you looking at all that shit, my nigga, when you doing the processed foods and all that shit, and when you looking at your diet, my nigga, and you unhealthy and you having these headaches, you having this high blood pressure and shit, my nigga, you gotta think, my niggas is having heart attacks at 30 and 20 years old, my nigga. So why even, not only to not even look to look better, I mean, shit, you feel better, my nigga. I don't get sick. You know what I mean?
One thing though, I want to applaud you, bro, for being in this game long as you have. You evolving, my nigga. You went from big killer with the braids to small killer. Still looking good. You still rapping. Well, Houston, bro, we literally consider you. I don't know if you do or take the comments as people tell you, but you really is a legend in our city.
I mean, I appreciate it.
As far as like lyrical, rapping, relevancy, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Just all the way around, you know, every time I always seen you as a kid, and I see you running with Slim, you D1F, and just seeing you as a kid, it's like you got that shock effect, like, damn, that's
you gotta understand.
That's Killa Kyleon and Slim.
Even with that, my nigga, me and my niggas like the same niggas I from the grass in the yard with. I'm still around them niggas.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying.
Sure.
We've been a threat in this shit for forever, silently. Right. You know what I'm saying? From lingo to everything. You know what I'm saying? It was always about a team effort. It wasn't never one nigga.
I'm gonna tell you one thing. I'm gonna tell you from a kid from Cynicwood. I'm waiting on another tape with you and Dre Day.
That's coming. That's
You
automatic.
I don't think you remember that black and red cover. You, Dre Day, Pokey,
Yeah, that's the mob.
Come on now.
That's the mob.
Man, I've been on this shit, man.
Yeah, that's the mob. Like my history and my
Purple Punch.
Yeah, my history and roots.
I go back on Killa now.
So when I was really thinking, I was like, we're gonna have Killa on the podcast. I was like, we were gonna start with Lorraine Motel. I was like, we're gonna start with Having Things. I was like, we're gonna start with the IG freestyles. But then it called me. I was like, if we don't start with Serving Collect Times, I was like, I'm doing something wrong.
It go a little deeper than that. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
What a lot of niggas don't know. Shit go deeper than that. Even the evolution of me, like a lot of niggas don't know. You know what I'm saying? Being a nigga from both ends of the spectrum, my nigga, I was blessed to be in the thick of shit while shit was unfolded.
Right. You
know what I'm saying? Meaning like my uncles and shit, street niggas, like. I come from the screwed up clique shit. I got my name from the screwed up clique. Right. From doing art, my nigga, me and my nigga dog, like doing art. Right. You know what I'm saying? Like I used to draw pictures and shit for the screwed up clique members and shit. Screw had pictures and shit that I drew over his DJ tables. Mm-hmm. So, you know, one of my uncles, which is Kojak, was the CEO of Dead End Records. So right when all that shit was starting, like I would hear them niggas rapping and I was like, that shit ain't rapping to me. Like, I was a nigga, and me being around my niggas, we ain't listen to that shit. Like, my best friend is Dre Day. Like, nigga, we listen to niggas like Fab niggas, they can rap.
Right.
Yeah. And, you know, it was like, nigga, these niggas is rapping to me. Like, a lot of shit, I understood the essence of what it was, but that's when I started attaching myself. When them niggas knew I could rap, Big Hawk let everybody know that, man, that nigga can rap. But even furthermore from that, you know what I'm saying? My first time ever getting in the studios with Big Nuki. They had this label called Quarter Pound Records. That's in Shady Timbers. Yeah. So my partner had a motherfucking studio in Shady Timbers. That's the first time I ever rap. I never knew how to write shit. Right. But the freestyle shit that niggas talking about, my niggas will tell you, I did that shit blindly. I didn't know how to write shit. So what I would do, nigga, my mind was like a Mac computer. I can sit up here and just niggas be, that nigga wrote that. Nah, nigga, I've been doing this shit since a child. So I didn't know how to write. So until the first time I learned how to write, Frank Nitty from the Fifth Ward Juveniles, we went to Barber Jordan together. I'm sitting in class and I can tell that nigga I can rap. And that nigga say, bro, I'm gonna teach you how to write bars. That nigga fucked up when he done that. Cause now I knew how to structure the shit that I'm saying. Right. Once I learned how to structure the shit I'm saying, that's when I went in and I started finding out. So my cousin Merrick had left a tablet at home, my nigga, and it had raps in that bitch. And I don't know how to do a lick of writing. Yeah. So I see Ice Water Slaughter, see on Weaver where my mama from. My mama from the North Side, my dad from Dead End. Right. My whole family is between Trinity Garden, Pleasantville, and Dead End. Yeah. So that's the whole cycle of my family. So on Weaver, nigga had to go to school out there. My mama would never let me go to school on the side. Like, nah, nigga, you ain't finna go out there and be thugging. You finna come your ass out here go to school. And so, you know, in the midst on Weaver Road, this when Trinity Garden Cartel was popping. Yep. This when Criminal Element was popping. Right. This when Street Military was popping. All this shit is on Weaver at this time with niggas not knowing. In the Garden, Ice Water Slaughter them raw north apartments where everybody was kicking it. So I seen Slaughter and D one day, they was shooting a video. I say, nigga, I rap. And that nigga Slaughter being one of my brother best friend, like, nigga, you can't rap. I say, nigga, I can rap. Let me run to the house. So I go get my cousin notepad. Yeah. That nigga say, tell me, that nigga had a word in that bitch, asylum. I called that bitch a Asler. That nigga say, you ain't right there. That nigga say, you ain't right there, my nigga.
Goddamn killer, man.
So with that being said, we talking about the freestyle. It's been a topic been going around. I want to get your opinion.
Yeah.
Who is the freestyle king in the H? Because I see it's been going back and forth. Is it ESG? Is it Flip?
That's a tough.
Is it Kiki?
I'm gonna explain to y'all why. You know what I'm saying? Like when niggas say that type of shit, like, who's the king? See, what I want everybody to understand, because the nigga was a part of that conversation with them niggas. These is niggas that I've grew up around and under directly.
Right.
It's really shit, undisclosed shit that can be talked about that shit. But honestly and truly, like, let's just be realistic right now, relevance and what's going on right now. If I'm gonna give it to somebody, like right now, you got to think of different elements. Like, say for instance, if they were ever to do the actual we gonna rap and see who's the nigga.
Today.
A battle.
It's kind of hard to do that. Corona fucked that up.
Right.
So we get everybody in the room, and when the beat come on, I'm gonna tell you right now, this is just me from just seeing it. ESG will bury a nigga on crowd participation.
Same thing.
Right.
On crowd participation. ESG know the thing about a performer, bro, and just playing out, I'm gonna come down and just rap type shit. ESG is the nigga when the camera and the stage on, it's about crowd participation. He gonna make sure the crowd ooh and on.
Yeah.
Right.
So that's damn near an advantage.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Going off and long, Flip will cook your ass.
That's personally my
Flip will cook you. Flip will cook you. Now when it's just on and them beats on and finesse and squabbling and going in and saying all that live fly shit, Kiki gonna dance on your ass.
Slab talk.
So it's 3 different.
It's not that it's 3 different elements, but once you think about freestyling, I'm a nigga that, being that I came up around all that shit and I watched it from here to the height of it, I was able to get all them elements. Yeah. So I know how to control the crowd. I know how when a beat say the right shit, but I know how to make it where you're gonna think that I didn't sit up here and then wrote this shit because a nigga just gifted with knowing how to do that shit. Right. So all of them niggas possess them elements, but at the same time, let's just keep it funky, my nigga. A show of hands in here. Who over 25? Who not over 25?
Yeah, we all of age.
Y'all ass ain't over no goddamn 25 back down there.
They over there sitting out there with that hoodie on and shit. No, she 23.
Come on, man. Let's just be real. Who in this bitch over 25, not 30, bro?
You 25?
I'm 30 on the dot.
All right, so watch this here.
Younger?
So saying that to say this, how many niggas that's really 30 right now want to hear that shit?
Nah.
No cap though. Who really want to hear that type of shit?
Not that come down type
But
situation.
this the beauty of H-Town culture. We a culture within ourselves. What fucks up, what make that shit not as relevant as it used to be is because the young niggas is lost within the culture. Yeah. They don't know the culture like that. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So when you not really a fan or a student of the culture and you hearing different shit and you seeing different shit, I'm gonna tell you why a lot of shit really don't fly with young niggas, because young niggas don't see niggas having no money.
Right.
Because if you don't really see no nigga jeweled up, you don't see no nigga really pulling up, a nigga don't want to hear you talk about this.
Yeah, real talk.
And then with them now, everything is perception. Yeah, the game that went to perception.
It ain't even about
not
the
shying away from what we talking about. I'm just telling you the perspective of a young nigga perspective.
Right.
That shit entertaining, but it's more entertaining to a young nigga when they see you really doing that shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Minus niggas our age that want to see it. It's definitely a market for that shit. But it's kind of with me. If I'm going to go with, if y'all in the arena, I'm going with E. If we just on the beat and we in Corona times right now, it's a toss-up between Flip and Key.
Yeah. All right, now.
But being that Flip is still actively doing that shit,
Right.
it might be an advantage.
I'm about to fuck the whole conversation up.
Who you got?
Them same names, put yourself in there. I don't think.
I ain't gonna even respond to that. You just seen me in combat, my nigga.
I'ma just say
I'ma just be real. Can I? You want me to be Kyle or Killa? I can be Kyle.
I want you to be.
I feel like it ain't a nigga that Jesus created can fuck with me doing none of this shit.
I kind of feel like that.
And my niggas will tell you that.
I kind of feel
you one of my niggas.
I feel like that.
So I feel like on God.
I just had to hype you up.
I feel like on God. I feel like I can't be fucked with doing none of that shit.
You a bad motherfucker though.
Cause I've been doing that shit too long, D. Been doing that shit too long. That nigga rap, and motherfucker don't know it, can rap his ass off.
I ain't every
nigga, it just, bro. it's just what I loved about.
Shout out to Fat Rabbit for the liquor, man. That nigga ain't for the rap.
Yeah, shout out to Fat Rabbit.
Fat Rabbit, man.
We gonna rap. We just gonna rap some different
y'all
shit.
want some motherfucking alcohol, y'all want some exclusive shit,
Go to Fat Rabbit.
go to Fat Rabbit, man. What's the address?
That was a bar right there.
50
Yo,
92 motherfucker. 9230 Jensen Drive. If you want that Ciroc, that new Ciroc that just dropped yesterday, it's at Fat Rabbit.
Hey,
If it dropped yesterday, it's at Fat Rabbit.
True story. I went to the liquor store in the daytime about a week ago.
Yeah.
It was nice. It was the flowers was out, birds, everything was chirping. Wasn't nobody there. I went tonight. It was a block.
Them niggas got Benzes. Niggas just getting out of jail with Benzes and shit.
I told Kurt,
this nigga got 2 Benzes.
I told Kurt, I said, "Oh, this a real liquor store."
Yeah.
This the hood. I said, "Oh, it's
You got
time."
Kirk on Baines at the motherfucking liquor store. Killa Kyleon at the liquor store.
Oh.
God damn.
but anybody know our crew, my nigga? If you wanted to find all of us at one spot, all you had to do come to the 4 by the church house. The way we kicking it over there, we kicked it like that every day. We be about 20 deep at this motherfucker every day like that.
I used to try to get down with I'm from Citywood, everybody from Fontaine and shit. So I'm trying to jump down with D1 L, my girl like, if you jump down with my cousin, them, I'm gonna leave you alone. I say, God damn.
Oh yeah, we was some scumbags.
I'm over there
man.
trying to go to the meeting. I want to pay my $5 every Friday. Shit, I want to be down in the meeting. I want to be D1L too. Dog, pay me a shirt. Yeah, I'm jumping down. You got Killer over here, Dre over here. You got Glenn over here. You got J Ice over here. He hoop. These niggas rap good. This nigga paint clothes good. This nigga shoot good. Yeah, I want to jump down, man. I want to be down.
This nigga Pooh was trying to get up.
Nah, man. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I gotta applaud you on your goddamn new tape. You jamming like a motherfucker. Yep. Before I even tell you my favorite song on the project, I gotta applaud you for that goddamn artwork, that goddamn the way your layout, your blueprint of you dropping this music. I don't know who did the video. That gorilla, that scene, that video.
That's my part. Shout out to my partners,
that
Twin
shit
Network.
Is crazy, bro.
Yeah.
Yes,
That shit.
I actually
crazy,
just
bro.
shot the video. I've shot videos for every song.
Man,
but
that's what I'm waiting on.
yeah, so it's just pretty much the role I could see. Really, the whole plan for Gorilla. I've been Killer Gorilla before I was the GOAT.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? So the thing was, it's like, damn, I got to get these niggas being there, everything going on. I'm a thinker. I'm a nerd on the low.
You're a creator.
So the thing, I'm really a nerd on God. I'm a nerd. I just think shit out before I do shit. So I would say, before I drop Menace and this other shit, I need to give these niggas a red and a blue pill while they're in the Matrix.
Right.
You know, young niggas don't want to hear certain shit. You know what I'm saying? And what a lot of niggas don't know, I ghostwrite for so many motherfuckers.
Oh,
I ain't.
For sure.
I mean, I make
a lot of niggas you might not think he goes right.
I make a living. I make a real good living off them publishing checks.
Nigga,
I cashed one today for. I cashed one today for about a Dodge Charger. So. Oh God.
Look.
But nah. On no cap though. On some real shit.
He do that for sure.
On some real shit. So it's like a lot of the records that I had, it was records I was servicing.
Right.
And so I was like, bro, these niggas really not jumping on this shit like talking about it. Really where we at, niggas don't even want to spend $250 on a beat in Houston. So damn sure ain't gonna want to pay what a nigga gonna want for these records.
Yeah, they gonna actually be
So what the fuck I did, I just got in the studio with my engineer, and a lot of the shit that I've been doing, that I done on now, I've been doing. So I was like, man, let me make some for this wave to show niggas that a nigga got this, to get them something to hold them over the menace. You know what I'm saying? So my whole objective with that shit was every 30 to 60 days, I'm dropping something all the way during the summer because I have so much music.
Didn't I just?
So
What I said we just talked about at the liquor store.
Yeah, so
I said I want to ask this nigga Killer. Like I be on some real nigga shit, some young nigga watching these niggas grow up, and I study the game, bro. I studied Future. when he dropped all them tapes in a 1 year span,
Right.
and he took the fuck out.
So I'm gonna give you the game on that. It's easy to give you the game
I watched
on
Money
that.
Bag Yo. I
So
said,
it's 4
if this
quarters.
nigga Killa dropped 5 tapes, bro.
Yeah, it's on.
In like 8 months, 9 months, bro.
It's really
I
quicker
wonder
than
where the
that.
fuck he'll be.
It's really quicker than
Nine at
that.
that point.
It's really quicker than that, bro. So
This nigga be hot as a motherfucker.
I ain't gonna lie. I normally charge for what I'm about to say, cause this is really
Man, this
really
big fish out the books,
We
man.
are
This
off
free
the
game.
books.
So what a lot of niggas don't understand in the music business, my nigga, is 4 quarters like a game.
Right.
It's 4 quarters. Each quarter, it's not just about the music, but it's the content that you service with the music. You gotta have the content to backdoor. Normally, with me, shit moves so fast. I'm a nigga that have content before I actually have the product. So meaning I'ma have the licks before I have the actual product.
Right.
So what I do is I already have the layout, the lineup, the visuals, the whole marketing campaign. And so what you gotta do for 4 quarters is all you gotta do to drop for that whole year is every quarter drop something.
Right.
But what you do before each quarter, before the first quarter begin, I already have your layout of your 2 projects. So basically I started off late. Being, nigga go through personal shit and just, I gotta get in the groove of doing shit. And then I gotta be inspired to do shit too. So it's just, once I start doing my reps, and I do the reps just like I go to the gym type shit. Like, I wanna be better at what I'm doing. So what I did with the gorilla shit is, I needed something to hold me over for minutes. So what I'm doing with Menace to Society, I'm building the actual car that Kane was in on the movie.
Yeah, I seen.
So the whole tape is surrounded about from when Kane got the car to Kane got killed.
So you been recording the whole time when I seen you.
Nah,
buy
this
that.
shit done. That shit
So
done.
when you bought that car,
I'm working on Lorraine Motel
that 5.0,
2 right now. Yeah, when I bought the 5.0, I was done.
What he
So
said?
what I'm doing
You
right
working
now
on what?
is
Lorraine Motel 2.
So what I did, Menace was already done. So Gorilla, I just did Gorilla in 4 days.
4.
So we talking 2021, or we still in 2020 with Lorraine?
Now I
too?
got 2021 already. I ain't and no flicks.
Lorraine
and
2
I don't got
coming
a
in
rap.
2020 or 2021.
Nah, that's gonna come probably like fall. I'm gonna drop that in
I
the
feel
fall.
like I feel like Lorraine Motel was like a real pivotal time because it was like you gave us that just project and it was just real. Like it was just a real project. And niggas couldn't really hate on the bars that was on the project.
It was like what was going on at that time. It was like you went to the studio and said, "I'm about to just make a whole tape in one day and just put this whole out." Because this was going on today. Niggas getting shot.
I took 2 weeks to make it.
Police is killing
everything was
motherfuckers.
going on.
The new
And you
DJ
went up in there and
song.
made a
Oh,
hard
yeah,
ass
for-
project.
yeah, the
Appreciate
Lorraine
that,
Motel.
man. Appreciate that. It's just that's really the music that I like doing, and I feel like everybody that's really young needed to hear a lot of this shit because a lot of people a lot of young people, my nigga, don't really look at the news. They don't really rap is their news. Instagram is their news. Facebook is their news. World Star is the news. So if it's a nigga that they fuck with, willing to give them some information that they not familiar with and tap them into a certain part of history that they not familiar with, I just felt like it was my due diligence to talk to young niggas and say, hey, bro, this was going on.
Right.
And you got to damn near have accountability for what the fuck going on. It's just like I got songs on there like Cinderella Story, which each song, any motherfucker in this room can take something and relate to it simply because it's about talking about the hardships in the ghetto.
Right.
Meek said some shit today that was the livest shit, and that's pretty much that I've said before. Niggas is not scared to go outside simply because, nigga, we been outside all our life. When you in the hood, my nigga, we been in a pandemic. We grew up in a pandemic.
Right.
We grew up watching niggas die. We grew up not having no money. So you gotta think, motherfuckers that's having money and ain't never experienced not having that money, your mama and your daddy not working, motherfuckers that's in a suburban home. Like I tell my kids, one of my kids ain't never seen the ghetto a day in his life.
Yeah.
My son.
Yeah.
Now my child grew up amongst the shit. She watched me and her uncles terrorize shit.
Yeah.
My 2 little girls, they grew up in the hood on a day-to-day basis. So when we speak on pandemic, you gotta think, niggas done been through it all. I got little homies like my dog, my little homie there. Man, damn near did all this youth.
Yeah.
Locked the fuck up.
For real, for real.
So you gotta think, Niggas ain't have your mama might be on drugs, daddy might be on drugs, daddy whooping mama ass. So girls being raised with no daddy around. And that's really, when I talk about Cinderella story, you gotta think, bro, white folks have really manipulated motherfuckers' minds into believing like this how a woman really need to be. Yeah. When you hear Cinderella, when you watch Disney, every story is a bitch was broke in the po house, and the king came to the bottom, pulled this bitch out the po house, made this bitch. I mean, this just real shit.
Real shit.
This what's going on today.
I'm learning something.
So listen,
I'm learning.
So this what the Cinderella story is.
I ain't even think like I haven't thought that way yet.
It's you looking at a girl on Instagram, bitch can put on a $5 Fashion Nova dress and get the president in her DM. Yeah. That's the Cinderella story. Yeah. Where you a bitch with nothing. And no disrespect to the ladies in here. This just how I talk. Y'all say bitch more than we do. But you know, it's about, think about Cinderella. Her mama wasn't shit. Her sisters wasn't shit. Yeah. They treated her like shit because she was pretty. She a pretty bitch in the slums. And what do? The prince see this pretty bitch. The fairy give her everything she want, put her some red bottoms on, make her look live, make her all the way up, and she go to the castle, and the livest nigga in the city get her and turn her up. Yeah. Nigga, that's every day going on right now. Every day going on. That's the Cinderella story. Yeah. So
it's a lot of hoes living the Cinderella story.
Exactly, but then when you look, I'm a nigga that done been in these streets, that done lived a certain type of life, that done been in the hood, still in the hood, fucking around on a day-to-day basis. I got 3 daughters now. Yeah. So you gotta think, my nigga. My daughter grew up with mom and daddy at first. Me having money, streets and rap at the same fucking time, fuck my household up.
That's tough to deal with on a woman.
I did that.
Yeah.
So, you know, my child had to grow up with not daddy around. My child grew up with mama and daddy still actively fucking around. Yeah. For her. Yeah. Not fucking around mean we wasn't in no relationship. Let me clarify that. But, meaning grandma and grandfather there. So she knew the ropes. Yeah. She used to growing up with shit. So I grew up in a way to where it's different because a lot of girls now got daddy issues. It ain't got shit to do with they being hoes. You got to think. The apple don't fall far from the tree, my nigga. And why I'm speaking on this and why I feel like it need to be speaked on, because this the shit that go on. And that's really what the Lorraine Motel is taking different stories. But that was my favorite story on that because that's what's going on today. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? When you a man and you got your daughter, man, it's important for you to be around. Yeah. It's important for you to be around because you got to school her on how a nigga got to treat her. Yeah. Mama can't teach her how a nigga need to treat her. That's your job. Yeah. So when you remove that man out the house, she expecting, when she meet a nigga, she expecting that nigga to not only be her boyfriend, you gotta be daddy. Yeah. You gotta do for me, nigga. Yeah. Cause she ain't taught by a nigga, want a nigga, but don't need a nigga. Yeah. When you got your own shit, you don't need a nigga for nothing. So that's when the daddy issues come in on the Cinderella story. Cause remember, Cinderella daddy wasn't in the house. Right. Just stepmother, yeah. And stepsisters. Yeah.
And you really ain't gonna just get that all
look
the way.
Look at Elsa.
All the way
nigga, look at Frozen.
I've never seen the movie Frozen.
Oh, I used to
Elsa.
watch Frozen.
Never seen Frozen.
Mama, was the daddy present in Frozen? None of that. Every Disney movie, my nigga, if you got kids, every princess, where the fuck was the daddy?
Yeah. For real.
You know what I'm saying? So you gotta think, my nigga. Not only that, when you look at the song on there, My Skin Is My Sin, when I talk about that shit, nigga, why niggas is out turning up still, nigga, we don't give a fuck about rules and regulations because we come from an environment, nigga, where it ain't no rules. Right. And it ain't no honor amongst thieves. So we come out the pussy, my nigga, against our odds. Like me and my niggas, I can honestly say we all come out good homes in the hood, nigga. Yeah. Real good families. All the shit me, D, Dre, and all us did, Glenn, and all them nigga, we didn't have to do the shit we were doing. We did, nigga. We hustled and shit Cause nigga, we wanted some money.
Yeah, right. Straight up.
We ain't have to do that. Mama and them and shit were good. You know what I'm saying? I can't say that none of us, my nigga, ever grew up. If we were fucked up and struggling, we ain't know it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But mom and daddy really was fucked up.
If mama made $800, them J's was $200, you still gonna get the J.
We had every pair of them hoes known to man.
Definitely gotta get the J.
And didn't even know none of that. Jewelry and everything, nigga.
Yeah. Oh yeah, nigga.
But skin is your sin. But that's really what Lorraine Motel was, really to bring motherfuckers up to speed with what really go on in the environment and to really teach them something and not just get them balls. Cause I rap for niggas. I don't really rap for me.
Right.
I rap to get them oohs and ahs. That's what it always been about. And to really learn a nigga something and really not be on that ABCDEFG ass bullshit.
Right. So
hold on, Poop. Before we get to, I want to get to some BS right quick.
Go ahead.
I want to just get it out.
Okay.
You made an Instagram post, Killer.
Yeah.
That might or might not have ruffled some feathers.
Yeah.
On Instagram. Do you mind if I quote it right quick?
You can do whatever you want to do. I don't give a fuck what a nigga.
This
If I said it, I said it.
Nigga, Killer on Instagram is Killer in real life.
This is per Killa
He's a damn
Kyleon.
fool.
Killa Kyleon says, currently unfollowing women in relationships, my homeboys, gals, wives, pregnant chicks. Hell, you doing sightseeing on private property. That's trespassing. It's too much available real estate to be lurking in your partner's yard, fam.
Watch this up. Every nigga.
Hold on, Killer. I got something to say about
What
this.
what you like about what belongs to him anyway? Expound on that, Killer. Because
Can I
say
say
what
what
you
you
gonna
gonna
say.
say?
Go ahead.
I'm gonna be honest. If I'm out there in them streets and my partner then galled a hoe, I'm a papa and let him know.
What?
That bitch
I'm gonna
ain't
tell
right,
you where
bro.
you wrong. I'm gonna tell you where you wrong.
She ain't right. You got a hoe, bro.
You know what? You wanna know why you wrong?
got the gun, boy.
She a hoe, bro.
Say, bro, watch
Papa.
this up. Watch this up. Watch this up. Let me ask you that. You know what it is, bro? You want to know why I'm going to tell you why you wrong than a motherfucker?
Tell me,
because
please.
really, that's your partner gal at this point.
Right.
Matters if she a hoe or not. Because you don't know if the bitch you got was a hoe before you got her.
Yikes.
Yeah.
So at the end of the day, that's your hoe. Matters what she was before she made it to that nigga front door. You want to pop her because you already want to pop the bitch before she was your partner gal. To be honest,
The bitch was getting popped by everybody else.
yeah, but
So you feel like entitled to
so
pop
watch
her.
this up. Watch this up. If you was a
Bitch still fucking.
no, watch this up.
He
Let me show
down
you
the bitch
something.
still
No,
fucking.
watch this up. I'm finna show you something. Now I'm finna learn you something. like
Learn
old folks say.
him.
Yeah, I want to hear that.
Let me learn
This
you
is
something.
off
Turn
the books
around.
podcast.
Let me learn you
Sprite,
something. Let me learn you something.
Right.
You go to jail tomorrow, you get caught with 100 books, nigga, 10 years ago. Yeah. And them white folks take your motherfucking ass to jail. You come home, you can't get no job. Cause you a fucking felon. You walk in there and try to sign your motherfucking name on shit. You wait for a job interview. Them people say we can't fuck with you cause you a felon. You don't delete that off your motherfucking resume. So when a nigga see you and you was known for robbing and stealing, when them niggas see you, we ain't fucking with Pooh, man. That nigga that a jackal. That nigga a jackal. We can't fuck with you. And you like, you done changed though, nigga. I'm not no jackal no more. I don't do that.
In the streets.
Why that hoe can't change?
In the streets, if
You can't make that
in the streets,
joke,
the only
man.
thing you got, Killer, is your name. You know that.
But if you known jackal, and
If you ain't
that
on Jackal, your ass ain't coming by nothing for me. Get your ass back.
So you mean to tell me?
No.
Watch this here. Let me even go deeper.
Got my
with
hand
you.
on my shit
'Cause
already.
Let me tell you something. Right or wrong. Who not to say now? I know some niggas' mamas was whole.
Yeah.
That's still that man mama.
That's still his mama. You right.
So you gonna pop that nigga T Jones cause you know, I'm just saying you a felon. That's already on your record. So this is what I'm saying about the Instagram post. All my niggas in here, I don't know who got a gal and who don't.
Right.
So I'm gonna say, for instance, my nigga dog.
Yeah.
I know dog old lady. Respectfully, that's your gal. All that brother and sister shit, I ain't doing none of that. Cause it's a level of respect I gotta give my nigga. I don't need to follow that nigga gal or do none of that shit.
Yeah.
Cause when shit go bad with him and her, no matter what the situation is, my nigga, I'm gonna side with my nigga, but in private, I'm gonna tell my nigga when he wrong. Your gal better not call me for nothing.
Yeah.
I don't need to talk to your gal. When I go to my nigga's house, I really don't even feel comfortable in certain niggas' house if your gal there, cause you and your gal, it's a certain level of respect I gotta give your old lady, bro.
Right, yeah.
I'ma come see my niggas damn near outside simply because I want to pay. I don't want her to never get the wrong impression because it's a certain respect. I value respect more than love, my nigga. Cause a motherfucker love you, fuck over you, or fuck your bitch. That didn't happen to me, nigga. I gave the hoe for 10 years, and you knew that. Yeah. Niggas around me popping the shit out that hoe.
Yeah. Yikes.
Thank you. You hear me? You hear me? Well, bad bitch now. Little homie home. One of my little homies fucked the hoe. Yeah. You hear me? Yeah. So I'm sitting there telling this a hoe, but I wanted that bitch to be my gal. Yeah. All my niggas around me told, nigga, you know the story. So this ought to make you even. I wasn't giving a damn, Kurt. The hoe so goddamn beautiful and bad. Yeah. I want this hoe. I told all them niggas. I tell Glenn every day, Glenn, I want that hoe. Oh, I want that bitch. Big bro. Big bro, let her make it, big bro. Just let her make it, cause she ain't right, big bro. I said, fuck that shit. Like that. Bitch got 18. I pulled up on that hoe, put them diamonds on her. Bitch, you mine. Yeah. Had that hoe, Kirk had that hoe for 10 years. That bitch took him down. Me, all that shit. I knew she was a hoe, but I'ma tell you, it was my hoe. Yeah. It was my hoe. Don't tell me nothing. Really, my niggas can tell me if you my nigga, but one thing about it, none of my niggas got down on me with the hoe. Right. None of my niggas got down because we ain't never rock like that. Yeah. So at the end of the day, niggas knew this bitch was a hoe. Yeah. But it's just the way we raise and our code amongst us. Say, man, I'm going to tell you, you get one gal. You get one of them. Yeah. Them hoes for everybody, Jack. Yeah. They going. Yo, lady, bro, why I want to come in your yard if I'm on the gram, going back to it, because I don't want to get too far off. I'm just telling you, I'm a nigga that's accountable for my actions, my nigga. I live in my truth. Right. I ain't going to lie to you. Right. I'm going to just tell you and I'm going to speak my mind because I value respect. I don't value love. So my thing is this, my nigga. On the gram, if I'm liking shit on I ain't liking your gal business. I ain't liking the pictures with you and the gal. When your gal get fined in a motherfucker, I'm liking that. 2 or more, my nigga, you like what you see. Yeah. What you like by my bitch, bro?
But, all right, so on that note,
that's my bitch. If you my nigga, what you like? Yeah. I'ma just be real. What do you like, fam? Straight up. You like what you see. So basically, if you gonna do it on now, tell her you like her when you see me with her. Yeah. Yikes. Okay. Because if you're doing it on the gram, you're really doing it behind closed doors.
Real life is a picture. I like it today. Real life.
Man, I like that. Yeah. So I'm gonna come to you as a real man. What you like? Yeah. That's mine, bro.
So what you gotta say?
That ain't nothing being insecure or nothing, bro. It's just respect.
So Killa, what you gotta say to the people that be like, well, you know, Instagram.
It's just Instagram.
No, it's for likes.
No, sir. That's bullshit. When you like something, don't you just like it? You like what you see, don't you? Right. When you like something, you like what you see, don't you? You see some rims on it. Ooh, that's live. Boom. Yeah. If a meme pop up and you can relate to that meme, ooh, that's live. I like that. Yeah. So when you see that picture, don't you like that? Yeah. That's what the fuck that means.
Oh, okay. So I'm gonna just say from my point,
if a bitch pregnant, what I want to go look at a bar bitch for? This bitch got something in her already. I don't need to look at you. I'm gonna follow you.
I be unfollowing them too, bro.
When I see you in a relationship, me as a single nigga, you in a relationship, bitch, I don't want to see nothing.
Damn, I want to hit.
Me in a relationship, yeah, I don't want to see that.
Nigga really want to hit you, but you done posted this shit.
Nah, it ain't even that. But truth be told, they gonna hit anyway. Yeah. Because when you see that post, yeah, you know it's such toxic shit. I need to get. Oh, you bitches campaigning now. You campaigning. That's when you go in for the kill on that when they campaigning.
We off the books, nigga. I'm eating everything.
But look, my thing is sometimes like because that post made me go back and look at my partner's gal pics to see like what have I been liking, and let's say my partner. No, I'm just saying,
bro. I got a partner. One of my partners, man. 2 of my partners got married women, bro.
Right.
Married. I be seeing niggas that be around us and they some tough motherfuckers. And I be seeing niggas that I know around me like bro, and just a whole line of them
Oh,
hoes.
no.
I look on the page.
Mine wasn't like that. Mine
It
wasn't
fucked
like
me
that.
up so bad, I had to unfollow everything. Cause, bro, I had to tell my boy, I say, my nigga, niggas is really out of line. You gotta watch them niggas. Them niggas really want your broad, bro.
I ain't gonna lie. Sometimes I get to liking. I don't even. I'm just hitting the button.
So
I'm
it's
just
a
hitting
different
the button.
kind of motherfucker.
Right.
Me personally, man, everybody in here gonna sit up here and say, bitch like what they see.
Right.
That's what the like button for.
Right.
Man, just
I don't use it as that though.
you a goddamn liar.
I really don't. Killer.
Man,
For a comment on your damn feed.
I really just go. I really
The
just
old
go
me,
my
man.
shit just like everything.
That's what I do. It's,
I don't
it's the
do that.
intent. It's the
For my
I
intent.
don't do
5
that.
minutes.
I'm gonna
I
tell
just
you
like,
why
I
I
don't even
don't
know
do
what I
that.
like.
I don't Instagram, bro. Where it's smoke, bro, is fire, bro. Old folks tell you that where it's smoke is fire. Man, if I go to liking on the bitch, I'm gonna go in that DM.
Yikes. See, I'm not.
And if that bitch bite that bait, my nigga, she going.
Yeah.
Cause that really what that shit for. If you go to liking something, everybody in the room know 4 more likes, bitch. You like that.
Now
You
on the
like
road,
that.
You beating up my shit now.
Yeah.
I gotta see what's going on.
Yeah.
needed it that.
That's when you send a motherfucker to my eyes. And a real woman gonna look at that shit like either a square business chick that ain't really with the shit, she gonna either do one or two things. She gonna either block you or she ain't gonna even pay no attention to that shit.
I'm gonna be real, Killer. Bitch hit my shit one time. I'm seeing what's up.
Yeah.
Bitch, you what?
Yeah.
What's up?
A certain picture.
What you doing?
You diving
A certain
in. Boo.
picture.
Anyone?
Yeah. Just
You
being
like
a real
bitch, you look
nigga.
like a goddamn flyer. What's up?
Man, my savage days when that shit first started, yeah, savage. Yeah, savage.
Hey, hold on, Killer. I gotta. While you here, I gotta get with you, bro. On that gorilla tape, that loyalty, my nigga. You said some of the realest shit ever in that tape, and I know you, and I know it's all facts. I played at the door, that nigga door say, that nigga ain't lying.
This nigga
I
ain't
know he
lying.
ain't lying. You went from the north side to the south side about niggas getting money, doing their thing. And that's to me, I know it's the silverback challenge. Silverback hard. It's the silverback challenge and all that. But from what I want to hear from Killer, me being a Killer fan growing up, Royalty is some, like, that's one of my personal favorites from you.
Yeah, I'm cool
Like,
with that. A
real
lot
talk.
of niggas
That's-
saying
it's
that
more
everybody
real.
got they.
It's more
Yeah.
real. It's more real than you know. I don't think you can make a challenge for Royalty.
But see, I kind of
It's too real.
that kind of showed our differences because on
Nah, it ain't a difference because
just on-
everything on
right.
there is different strokes for different folks on there. I make a collective of shit to cater to certain people.
Right,
You gotta
right.
do that.
So on the night that album dropped,
Yeah.
when I got the Silverback, I put in the group chat. I said, "Killer on this." This is before I didn't even know you was gonna have a challenge or anything about it. I just felt the song, the beat, the way you was on. I was like, Silverback the one. Pooh sent me back, nigga, Royalty the one. I'm like, no, Silverback the one. So I mean,
That
it's
ain't
just-
even them ain't even my favorites.
I mean, that's just the
you
one.
know what I'm saying? Them ain't even my
So
favorites
look,
on that.
I got a question.
Yeah.
It's a mixtape that I say shaped my college experience, and that's Cushion Orange Juice.
Yeah.
And I would also say that
How
one
the
of
hell you get?
hold up, I would say that one of the standout tracks is Spotlight.
Yeah.
I'm trying to see how Killer gets on
How do you get on that?
a top 10
shit,
mixtape
bro?
ever and give us a verse like that, Killer. That's what I'm trying.
So I've been knowing Wiz since 2008.
Right.
Wiz came out. This when the M Bar was jumping.
Cardo.
And
what
me,
he
a
had
lot of
Cardo
niggas.
on.
Yeah, this one Cardo
I
made the
remember
whole
you was
motherfucker.
fucking. You was
You know, I've been
fucking
fucking with
yeah,
all
you
them
was
niggas.
fucking with it. You
So a
fucking
lot of
with
them niggas, man, like my niggas will tell you, like me being on that road. When I got signed to Interscope, me being on that road is just getting so many different relationships with niggas. My niggas was too cool to talk to niggas. I wasn't never that nigga. Like this my opportunity to really build with other motherfuckers that's like-minded individuals. So Wiz was a fan of the music. Wiz been following everything a nigga do. The nigga let me know he gonna be in Houston. When he ended up getting to Houston, we politicking and vibing and shit. We create a whole friendship and shit. And so the nigga say, bro, I got a record. I say, just go and send me that bitch. So he ended up sending me that motherfucking around this time. He was finishing up shit with Cardo. Cardo sending me so much shit.
Yeah,
And
I remember that.
that's when I got Mrs. Green. Cardo did that
Right.
motherfucker. We ended up doing that motherfucker right before I got to go to court, I caught that case. We actually shot the video. Was finna shoot the video for Spotlight. We was finna shoot the video, but I had
you shot Mrs. Green in the storage building
at our studio.
Yeah.
I shot it over there.
That's the first time I see you.
Right.
So
That was my studio. Me and Dogg's studio together over there.
So when you drop that verse on
Your ass used to come over there all the time, Kurt.
when you dropped that verse on Spotlight, you knew it was one of them ones. Like, could you see the direction
It
Wiz
ain't
was
even
going?
about that.
Or?
I try to every verse, my
Just
nigga,
murk
that I
something.
do. When I do niggas like one of my biggest records, like when me and Kurt did a record, it had to be that motherfucker. That's one of the.
My
They
City.
ain't gonna lie, bitch.
I
They
put
gotta
it
put
down
us.
for My
We gotta
City,
be put
man.
in the Hall of Fame. That's one of the biggest records out the city. It gotta go as that.
Yeah.
Right.
It's
That
gotta
hard.
go as top 50. That's one of them. That bitch in the top 50. When I do records with niggas, I feel like, bro, every verse I ever write, if I die tomorrow, my nigga, it gotta be that. And D, and being that D from being in the studio, he a motherfucker that gonna put the key in your back every time.
Right. Shout out. To
He gonna put the key in your back every time. Every time we sit in that bitch and write, we'll come in that bitch like homework. We'll sit in the car. Bro, you gotta hear this motherfucker. We'll come in that bitch, nigga, and me and my dog, it'll always be. We feel like we better than, me and Dre feel like we better than the world. I swear to God, it wasn't that was just us. Bitch, we start listening. Before we go rap, we gonna listen to Fab and niggas that rap hard than the bitch, and we say, bitch, our shit gotta be harder than that. So every time a nigga writing raps, I feel like, bro, they gotta be them quotables. I gotta say some shit. I gotta go stupid on every verse because I want a nigga when they pull up that book and that resume, man, that boy ain't never went weak on nothing. And it got to the point I'm like, nigga, I gotta outdo me. I'm in competition with myself. It ain't never been no other nigga. When I'm on every song with niggas don't know, I'ma rap different on every single song.
Right. You got a song with DJ Chose, you floating on the beat on the Gorilla song. Just floating.
You talking about that No Tomorrow.
Right, No
Yeah.
Tomorrow.
How hard?
Yeah. I did auto-tune shit and been doing that shit before a bunch of niggas out here. Go to I Already Platinum on the way that she like it, nigga. That's 05, auto-tune with Slim. The only feature on that nigga shit, I'm singing on that. I've been doing the singing shit. That shit old. I just didn't incorporate it with a lot of my music into a lot of my latest shit. Because I write that shit for so many people. I'm on LaToya, look, I got a lot of niggas be wanting to talk that, pop this shit on the ground. Bitch, I got Plex.
Okay.
Let me pop my
Off
shit.
the books.
Bitch, I
Pop
got
your shit, my
platinum
nigga.
and gold Plex.
Pop your shit, my nigga.
I have those.
Yeah.
See, Pooh gonna keep it to the streets. I be wanting to know where your head at on verses, so I'm gonna go to. You got a song with Face, Ro, and Willie D. I'm trying
And
to
money
see,
all the time.
yes, sir. I'm trying to see where that came from.
You
how
gotta
that-
think.
that-
them-
that's one.
I'm
of
the
them
only
ones, too.
nigga in the city to ever do that. I got a song with the Ghetto Boys.
Yikes.
That's the Ghetto Boys. Like, that was just a accomplishment. That's really the Ghetto Boys. The only nigga I was missing was Bushwick. You know what I
On the
mean?
books.
With Devin and Ro on the song. A lot of niggas thought niggas.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? What I sound that real or fake, authentic or counterfeit, lames ain't on the mouth of shit, count them up, let's count a bit. Real niggas, I lost a few. Fake, I hate the sound of it. Allergic to them type of guys, I get what I said, allergic to those
Got so many verses.
Yeah. Now I know everything I ever rap. My dog will tell you that I'm like a computer. I remember all this shit. But yeah, like I did that before I even did that. A lot of my shit, when we used to go places to rap, I had so many verses and shit. Me and my dog write without beats. We always used to, cause we could never find no heat.
I remember we at studio, me, DJ, Nut, and Killa. DJ did a song with Killa and J-Dog. And Killa started coming out every day. I'm in that motherfucker trying to rap just to make my partner rap. Because I don't really want to rap. So I'm just motivating him to rap.
Yeah.
I'm in that bitch writing a rap. It took me 2 days to write one motherfucking verse. Killa come in this hoe. Hey, Pooh, you record me real quick? Say, yeah. Man, this nigga dropped 10. This nigga made 10 songs in like 20 minutes. I was like, bro, is these hoes in your head or what? Like, how the fuck you made these hoes? He said, oh, nah, these hoes for somebody. I'm about to send these hoes off. I'm about to get a check for these hoes. They really already paid me. I just got to knock these hoes out and send them. I was like, what? So, you know, I'm clueless to the rap, man. I'm like, so what? You made them hoes for somebody? He said, yeah. I be getting money like that. I was like, damn, so you damn near ain't gotta drop nothing. You just make money off for another nigga making this shit.
That's how you write a
That
song.
nigga made 10 songs. That nigga came back the next day, dropped 10 more. That nigga came back the next day, dropped 10 more. That nigga came back the next day and dropped 10 more. I say, bro, this nigga cold for real.
Yeah, it's
What is your motivation what is your drive? What keeps you with that same drive all these years to keep rapping and doing this shit?
I compare rap. My whole life, I compare rap to basketball.
Right.
And I got a Michael Jordan mentality, bro.
Last Dance. I know you've been watching that.
Yeah, I mean, we actually used to sit down and watch the games.
Right.
I watched all them games, and I'm a Jordan fanatic.
Right.
Like, that's why I'm so obsessed with the LeBron shit so much, because to me, a lot of niggas say Kobe. Kobe is a carbon copy of Jordan. When you talk about dominance and greatness, my nigga, he's a carbon copy. You a nigga that walk like him, chew gum like him, you do all that. But making something from nothing, Jordan did that. LeBron did that.
Yeah.
With no help. So I feel like I'm a nigga with no help, with the mentality I gotta kill everything and don't even wait for the body to drop.
Right.
Yeah. That's what I am on every verse. I feel like, bro, I gotta kill something on it. That's why I got Slim gave me the name Killer. Cause I killed everything. That's one thing me and Dre used to do. We were so obsessed with that battle rap and shit and all that shit. Nigga, we'll kill somebody in every song. Dog be like, God damn, y'all killed another nigga. We gonna kill a nigga in every song.
Every verse. You do it on every challenge killer.
But yeah, it's about me doing me. And like I say, I ain't worried about what no other nigga doing. I just want to, every time I rap, I want a nigga be like, bro, you heard that nigga?
For real.
And that's why I was with it. Like, every time nigga rap, damn, you heard that nigga, bro? But you think about Jordan. When Jordan, like they said on last day, every time Jordan walked on the floor, nigga, you was food. And any nigga know every time the ride to the studio with me is pure comedy. Man, that nigga lunch when I get to that bitch. Whatever nigga you want to feature, you food. And I look at that shit like Jordan walking when it's game time. I'm gonna come in that bitch be fool, cause I come up around all the big dogs. I got the name Kyleon from Big Pokey, Mike D, and Ron G, a screwed up clique. Mm-hmm. When I first got my straight action of actually being a rapper, Big Hawk, I was on Big Hawk album first, screwed up clique. Then I turned around and me and Dre, they joined forces with Pokey. That's when we really got our really true look. At the time, Chris Wall was fucking with Slim Thug. And Slim was trying to bridge the gap on the north-south side shit. So Woody brought me around, and it's like me, ever since I got in situations, I always wanted to be around the big dogs with rap shit. And so when I say, whenever I come around, cause we hooped a lot, that's all we really did every day was hoop, drink all, hustle, wake up on repeat. Hoop, drink all, hustle, wake up on repeat, rap, and add rap to the hooping. So our mentality, wherever we go to hoop, we gonna kill everything around everybody. We applied that same shit to rap. Nigga, we treated rap like them pickup games. Me and Dre get around there, bitch, anywhere we go, we gonna be ready with raps, and we gonna smoke any nigga around us. We was too much alike with that. So I say, well, shit, I got this opportunity over here. My nigga come with me over here. Everywhere I damn near went, my nigga had to come damn near with me. And a lot of times, niggas didn't like that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So when I got around poking them, you know, I was like, when they come to the studio, nigga, I'm gonna already have something. Cause I'm a nigga that couldn't really, at the time, studio time was high as fuck. So the thing was, I did homework. I'm gonna have so many raps anytime these niggas cut a beat on and I get an opportunity to jump on something.
I can match anything.
I'm gonna match anything you got going on. So when I got around crazy. Slim, that impressed Slim them so much, them niggas cut a beat on, I got a verse for that.
I can't miss this nigga.
I got a verse for that because I ain't never want to miss an opportunity to shine.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
And that's a hungry nigga.
And think about it, yo.
I'm hungry,
Think
nigga.
about it, and I'm that same nigga. I eat a half a sandwich to stay hungry.
That's why I had to ask you, like, what the fuck
same drive. It's that same drive, bro, because at the end of the day, my nigga, I ain't full. So a nigga gotta be better than everything. You gotta always wake up with that mentality, my nigga. The better you are, the bankroll gonna match that what you is. If you ain't putting 110% in nothing you doing, you ain't gonna have yourself shit. Right. If you looking at a whole nother nigga plate, how you gonna learn how to make your own, nigga? They got paper plates and all this shit for that. You know what I mean? Like, you gotta always have your shit together and be prepared. The 5 P, proper preparation prevents a poor performance, my nigga. You gotta always be on that.
Can you repeat that one more time?
Proper preparation prevents poor performance.
Okay.
5 P.
Y'all make sure y'all jot that down.
You know what I'm saying? So if you stay ready, you ain't never gotta get ready for nothing. You can't get left out. When you in a situation, my nigga, and there's money on the line, and you got the know-how, and the nigga put you on the spot, boom, what you gonna do? Bitch, you better be ready for that. Think about it, if you a nigga that hoop, if it's a bunch of live niggas over here hooping, you on next. Shit, we used to go to the court, nigga, let's go hoop.
Yeah.
So, nigga, if one of us lose, if one of us make it out there before somebody, and we get with some scrub-ass niggas, we know we got everybody else finna pull up. We eventually gonna be on the same team. So we gonna stay ready.
Right.
So soon as all us get out there, nah, fam, the nigga that's next can go. My squad here now. And we gonna make sure we stay on the court. Rap the same, bitch, I gotta stay on the court.
Right. Yeah.
Because, bitch, if I ain't on the court, I ain't getting no money. Yeah. And if I ain't talking that shit that everybody gonna want to hear, I ain't gonna get no money.
Right.
So how you get the money? You gotta stay that nigga. Look at Hov. Why is Hov that nigga? Because he stayed ready for the money, man.
Anytime.
And if you not good at what you do, you not gonna get paid if you not good at what you do. If you ain't working, you ain't gonna eat. If you ain't in the kitchen cooking, my nigga, you ain't gonna have no food, my nigga. That's just what this shit is.
So with so many verses over the years, Killa, can you pinpoint Killa's best verse? Or is that even a Killa's best verse? Or can you say that's the one, if you want somebody to be like, this the introduction to Killa, listen to this verse right here.
Or have it even came yet?
What, my best shit?
Because one of my best verses on the Slim Welcome to Houston. That verse I love. I don't know if that's one of my favorite Killa Kyleon verses on the Slim Welcome to Houston.
I got shit older than that make that shit sound like
See,
trash.
I mean, that's what's one of
to me. Like, I feel like every one I do, my nigga, I babysit and feel like it's my best shit.
Right.
Every time I do one, because I be so in competition with the last verse, my nigga, and that's really why I go so stupid with them hoes, because I don't want to be able to have to be asked it. I want to be like, bitch, it's so many of them hoes, I don't even know which one is the one.
Right. That, your verse on that Slim Thug, Jeezy, Slick Puller, you, that was a hard motherfucker.
That shit was a freestyle.
That was a hard motherfucker. Diamonds pressing up against
that wasn't number 4 bars.
That was hard.
I remember when I fucked up in Toyota Center, I rapped before Jeezy. That shit was so embarrassing. I was so anxious, nigga. I'm in the motherfucking Toyota
Street
Center,
Dream too?
Yeah, it's going down. It's deep.
Nigga, I'm clean to the bitch.
Yeah,
diamond
jumped in
on.
Jeezy.
Dead end piece on. FU2
I don't
piece
think I
on.
had the dead. Did I have the dead in D&D?
Hell yeah.
You might have had.
I think I had the rose gold shit first. Huh?
That K motherfucker too. With that.
Man, we done had so much jury.
Yeah, you done had some shit. You dead end. I seen I remember the FU2 motherfucker. That dead end though, that topped the cake. I say, this nigga got a motherfucking yield sign on it. This hoe shining like a motherfucker.
But yeah, man, I got on stage, man. I was so anxious to say my verse, my nigga. All my niggas in the crowd, bad bitches at the front. Nigga, I rapped over G's. All them niggas was just looking at me like, nigga, you know it wasn't your turn.
Yeah.
But I was so embarrassed, my nigga. And the whole crowd, they stopped the music and I'm still going, bitch, it's my turn to shine.
Yeah.
Bitch, I'm in the Toyota Center, nigga.
My nigga was
The fuck?
ready.
Bitch, I'm finna rap. Nigga, that shit embarrassed the fuck out of me.
I seen you on the gram. At Slim Thug house the other day. Shout out to Slim Thug, man. I'm glad he healthy.
Yes, sir.
He COVID-19 negative, my nigga. And, you know, I like to see that out of, you know, the OG. But I seen y'all over there, and I watch you close. So I seen you talking about Having Things 3.
We working on that right now.
Can we get a release date?
I mean, shit, how me and that nigga work when it's done, it come out.
No shit.
Yeah, we 75% done with it.
Okay.
75 done. What's your release?
It's real. It's real songs, though.
This is something I just
not freestyles. This all real shit. These real records. This is an actual album.
Because I loved Having Things too.
But before Killa gotta go, I just noticed that you and Shaq got a pretty interesting.
That's my dog,
you know.
That's my dog.
Friendship.
That's
He
like
mentions
my
you
brother.
on
I said, for
TNT.
real?
I said, man, Shaq shouted out Killa on TNT.
That's my
like,
dog. I got a bunch of niggas that's in high places that a nigga got real genuine relationships
Shaq, he
with.
comment there.
Yeah, nigga, you got a feature with ASAP Ferg,
Rocky.
ASAP Rocky.
Yeah.
Nigga, goddamn
Let me call that nigga right quick and see. There just ain't no cap like that's nigga like
hey.
that's like a nigga brother. That's like
No shit.
yeah, Shaq. That's my motherfucking
Nigga,
dog.
Shaq on the line.
Nigga finna call Shaq.
Yeah, that's my whole.
This off the books. We on the books now.
We
This nigga finna call Shaq. But yeah,
If
man.
he ain't busy working or
like,
doing TV
how
or
is you?
something.
Is you building these relationships, or you buying these features, or you building these relationships?
Nah,
This question right here is for up and coming artists on how to get features. Is you buying them, or you building relationships? Strong,
these
genuine
niggas
relationships.
that, like with me, my nigga, how relationships work. Like, I just did a whole damn near badass project with Benny the Butcher, one of the hottest niggas in rap right now.
Griselda. Shout out Griselda.
On motherfucking
That's hard.
Menace
hard.
Society.
That's hard.
And them my niggas.
We got a Benny Butcher feature on Menace.
Yeah.
Oh,
I got Spice 1 on Menace, MC8 on
That
Menace.
nigga went Spice 1 on niggas.
Yeah, because you
a lot
gotta
of
think.
these
So
niggas too young.
basically,
hey, before you leave, just go ahead, and leave that. Just go ahead and leave that Benny feature when you leave. Cause we
know
need
about
that. We
Spice
need
One.
that one. Huh?
You don't know nothing about Spice 1.
don't.
I know you did.
So
nigga. You
basically,
know
Menace
about Spice 1,
Society, if you looked at the movie Menace Society, they had a soundtrack. Back when black movies came out, they had soundtracks. You look at Above the Rim, it had soundtracks.
Right.
And so, gangster rap, the reason why I went back and done that is simply because I built the car, so I wanted to redo the whole soundtrack. So the album is the actual soundtrack redid.
Mm-hmm.
So what I did straight up Menace with MC8, the actual song for. So it's me, MC8, and Zero on that.
Smoke.
I redid Trigger Got No Heart with Spice 1.
We off the books. This shit exclusive.
I'm trying to finish. I got Unconditional Love done. I'm trying to put High Five on that, but High Five as a group, the two of the main singers out of High Five is dead. But I got I redid Ghetto Bird, so every scene off Menace that everybody remember when the nigga was in the car jamming Computer Love, pulled up with the bitch, I redid that. When he was in the kitchen cooking crack, Dope Man, I redid that. When he beat up Stacy, when he beat up faggot ass Chauncey, Honey Love was playing, I redid that. So I redid all the major shit
main parts
in the movie and on the soundtrack.
Okay.
So the whole thing is me building a car. I'm $65,000 in on the car. Already. I'm just waiting to paint.
I remember when you bought that motherfucker. I said, this nigga bought a 5.0. What this nigga about to do?
Yeah.
This nigga about to do something. Then
But it's nostalgia, bro. You gotta bring them. See, everybody that don't know these niggas, once they hear this album, they gonna wanna know. If you familiar with the movie and you dead into nostalgia, you gonna go search for that shit.
Yeah.
And I'm finna do some shit that niggas ain't even thought about doing. You gotta think, ain't nobody thinking about doing no shit like this. And it's just me giving you the content. See, a lot of what niggas don't understand with music, in order to make a project super dope, the content has to coincide with the actual project. Think about when shit used to roll out when you was young. You wanted to see them commercials. You wanted to go look at the CD and look at the shit. You wanted to see these videos. You wanted to do that. When you do a project, my nigga, everything got to go together. And this is nostalgia. Everybody into the 90s right now. Imagine looking at me coming down Homestead on 20-inch triple gold Dayton's. Green candy paint over silver.
Yeah.
With Menace on the plates. Motherfucker that watched that movie gonna be like, bro, this nigga pulled his car out, bro. And the car alone, my whole idea for the car is not even something for me to read. It's an art piece.
yeah.
I'm everywhere that I go when I release this song, the car gonna be there. Niggas gonna want to take pictures in front of the car. You gonna pay to want to do that.
Yeah.
Just to have a picture in front of that motherfucker. This the actual car off Menace Society. The
This
actual car.
This your meet and greet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You gonna pay for that. So that car gonna pay for itself.
Yeah.
Times 2.
Yeah.
Cause you gonna wanna see that, take pictures. You gonna wanna see the scenes. I'm actually doing a Streets is Watching with Menace Society. So I'm actually shooting a mini movie with it of when Kane get the car all the way to Kane get killed. and I'm playing Kane.
You damn near need that Polaroid camera just to take that bitch in that hoe. That picture automatic come up out that hoe, and you sign that bitch right there on some old school shit.
Yeah, it's
you
gonna
feel
be,
that?
it's
Like
gonna be an
why is
event.
you gotta go all the way out.
It's
You
gonna
gotta.
be an event.
You
It's
know
gonna
what
be
I'm
an
saying?
event.
You know that motherfucker your parents used to hold that big old motherfucker. You put your eye on that motherfucker, and you take that bitch and the picture come out that hoe, and you sign that hoe like you just left the club with the backdrop behind you. Yeah, that motherfucker. That
You got a couple of them
You
bags
damn
on
that
the
bitches.
move.
I got a bunch of them hoes.
But
from
that's the
Lockwood
move,
Skate
though.
Range. They used to come. Him and Slim used to come up there and perform. I'm
that's-
paying. Every day is really $5. These hoe ass niggas come. It's $10. I gotta pay $10 while Killa and Slim that perform tonight, huh?
Yes,
All right.
sir.
I'm gonna make sure I be at the front row of this motherfucker too. I'm gonna dab these niggas up like I'm with these niggas. Yeah. But nah, man. Shout out to Killa Kyleon for stopping through, man, and fucking with Off the Books, man. This family
sir.
though, you know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah, Pooh hit me. He's like, I was on Pooh.
this nigga steady calling me, man. Hey, what's your Killa? What's your Killa? Nigga, don't worry about what's up with Killa. Nigga, Killa in the Bucks. Nigga, we already got
with
Killa,
this guy,
nigga.
you can't be too sure. He might
Man.
say he knows Killa and he
Oh, nah.
talking about Killa
Man,
from
we got 20 years
the west
worth of
side.
history.
Now we talking
Man,
about
look, I
got
catch these
history.
niggas